Guys, here's the first catch of the day. You can actually see this was a bobcat set up on a ridge I put in. We got this beautiful skunk. Caught a number 2 double long. That's skunk number 31 this season. It's a dandy. You guys see the H stand off the left there? We hooked into a nice skunk here. This was set for a skunk. Got him right behind the shoulders, and he was dispatched when we got here. So that's skunk number 32. I'm surprised they moved last night. It was really really chilly, so they must have ran early or something. But yeah, skunk number 32 this season. It's a dandy. Check out this big boar, guys. I seen him down the road. So did somebody else too, because the guy driving in front of me even stopped. Big old boar. I'm not kidding you. Down the road he looked like a coyote. He was standing on his back legs. But in a blind 1.5 set. You see he's got docked ears. Anyways, yeah. That's the first raccoon. 2 skunks and a raccoon so far today. Look at that big old Iowa coon, guys. We're not even zoomed in. I mean, that's just a big coon. Guys, this farmer's probably pretty happy. We've taken now, I think, 20 raccoons just back in this little spot. So, a couple big boars there, so we'll get them taken care of. Here's a closer up at raccoon number 1 in a dog proof. Here's raccoon number 2 in a dog proof as well. And this one's a little bigger than the first one, but glad to have them. Got a snare set right off the side there on that trail. I'll have to fix it. They can kind of reach it, but they can't mess it up. So, anyways. Alright guys, we just had skunk number 33. You can see that yellow over there. We had a lethal fire situation. No, it was that way before I got here. Skunk sprayed was in a 220. And we had to do a dispatch. And I'll get out of the light here. Here's our skunk. Pepe Le Pew. So, excited to have another skunk. Alright guys, second day in a row here. We've got a skunk. Gorgeous skunk. 220. Unfortunately, it was still alive. These body grips not always lethal, so it held it. We got here, we dispatched it quickly, and there's a gorgeous skunk. Skunk number 34 this season. Guys, you might remember this location. Had one here in a blind set. Got, what was that, 2 days ago? Yesterday maybe, I can't remember. Got another skunk here today. That'll be number 34 or 35, one of those. So, anyways, glad to have another skunk. And get him taken care of. Get a reset. Keep on moving. Alright guys, here's this skunk. He's dispatched, well caught by the back foot, at 1.5. Usually I wouldn't approach from this side, but I feel pretty comfortable that he's dispatched. So, anyways, 3 skunks today, and we'll probably go ahead and add a snare on up the trail and reset this. That way we'll get any skunks or any coyotes that might come to check it out. Well guys, we ended the day with 3 skunks and 2 raccoon. The raccoon are over there. Wanted 4 skunks, mainly because I've caught 3 in a day several times, but never 4 in a day. So, but nonetheless, happy to get 3 today. So that's final catch today. 3 skunks, 2 coon. We're gonna hammer. I think we got just about a week of season left, so we'll hammer hard, and then we will plan for beaver season. Good morning, guys. Here on this frosty morning, checking the traps. Had a skunk run across the road, so stuff moved. Seen a lot of deer, a few nice bucks this morning, but anyways, first catch of the day. is a raccoon in a 1.5 blind set. So, anyways, tore up the set pretty good, but that's alright. We've got a couple here. We'll just remake it. Catch number 1 this morning. Well guys, this is on a high bank trail. Going to a bridge off the edge of a creek. Yeah. Well, I catch a bunch of these in the summer doing control work, and I've caught a few of them in the fall, early fall before, but it's probably my first one this early in February. You can see the frosty grass. But anyways, yeah, groundhog number 1 of the fur bearing season, and second catch today. 1.5 blind set, balled up, sleeping when we got here. This pond where those otter were swimming a while back that I caught on film. They're back here this morning. When I drove by the first time, they were all 3 out of the water. I don't see where they're at now. They're still here somewhere. This one popped up in a hole in the ice right down by that tree there in the center. But anyways, see that last time, I don't have permission on this, last time they ran down there, I'm guessing, and there's a creek system that runs back and forth across that whole bottom. I'm sure that's the way they're going in and out, or at least that's the way they went last time. There's one of them. But if they leave this other side, the ditch, I'll catch them. I have a conibear, but I don't have permission on the land, so it's one of those deals. You guys can see him playing around over there. Here's the second catch of the day, a raccoon and a DP. He's cabled off to that tree there, and yeah, he was just hanging out when we got here. Get him taken care of, get this reset, keep rolling. Well guys, raccoon number 3 made me put in some groundwork. He's in this 220. You see here the safety was on. I swear I took both those off. Maybe I left it to where it rehooked somehow, but anyways, that's why I attach my 220s to H-stands. Works as a drag, and we found him about 15 feet away. So anyways, there's raccoon number 3, head of the truck. Guys, coon cuff takes another one. This spot we had one yesterday, and that's the first catch out of several empty traps this morning. So got a handful of traps left. Hopefully we have a little luck. Well guys, got a nice trail coming underneath these cedars and crossing to a cut cornfield terrace and some nice draws, but had a 220 here, got a raccoon, pretty ugly one, but nonetheless a raccoon. Second catch this morning. Well guys, this is the third raccoon this morning, DP, hot location, traveling for skunks or apparently raccoons. But yeah, third raccoon this morning, and that's raccoon number 250 for me this season. So nothing super special. We didn't trap a lot of coon most of the season, but yeah, I'll get this one taken care of, and on we go. Hey, you guys see we're coming off some timber here, headed to a culvert. Got two 220s down there set. You can see the ringtail right there. It's raccoon number 4 today. Looks like a pretty dark colored one. We'll go check it out. Very nice looking raccoon in that 220. Look at that tail. I love them ringtails. Anyways, we'll get it out of the trap and get it reset. You guys see there, we got another raccoon. 220. Running out of stuff to block down with, but there's another one for the truck anyway. Well guys, that's going to be the end of this one. Don't worry, we're having fun despite my tired voice. We're actually out here having a good time, but I think we'll catch some unique stuff probably in the next video. Just raccoon plugging up traps. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Tight chains. Appreciate you guys.